Greetings, fellow YouTubers. This is the Hunt INX, and today we're doing a video review on the Gundam G-Frame Blue Destiny Unit 2.
Hi, Editing Hunter here. So, for some reason, I called this the Unit 2 throughout the entirety of the review. This is the Unit 1, as it shows very clearly on its shoulder. So, just know that A, I am an idiot, and 2, I need to drink more coffee.
Taking a real close look at the main machine. A lot of really nice detail as to be expected with the G-frame line. Ripe with opportunities for panel lining. Yeah, so it's basically a ground Gundam with a new chest, crotch, sides of the leg, and then head, with a gem head, basically. But yeah, looks super nice, really good. So in terms of his accessories, you do get a shield with the 01 on it, just plugs right into the arm like so, just right there through that slot. It is also spinnable, so you can adjust it. Then you've got the ground Gundam kind of machine gun. I forget the exact name of it, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of what it is. Just slides right in the hand. Saw that in the intro. Yeah, uses it like that. You do also get a beam saber. It is unpainted, so it is just a little pointing stick, basically. 2 open hands. The non-articulated frame, which you can turn into a display stand. 2 back piece guns. These kind of just stick on to the backpack like this, and they become little shoulder guns. Just like so. If I can get that off. And then of course we have the main feature of the Blue Destiny, which requires this, his alternate head. So to actually get him into the exam system mode, we first need to take off the shield and the gun, just so they're out of the way. Then you want to pop open the shoulders here. Just pop them right off. And as you can see, if I zoom in real quick, can you see that right there? Yeah, there's little slides right there. It is a little tricky, so what I recommend doing is using the handle of the beam saber to kind of just push this out. Just like that. Do it with the other side, in case you couldn't see it. Just go in, push it out. Then you plug the shoulder pieces back on. I wish these were a little looser so you can just do it by hand. That is something I think the high grade does do. You're able to just kind of slide it out by hand, but this one you do need to take it apart to do that because it is tight, which does make me worry about how loose these could get. But for now, they seem to be holding up pretty well. Then of course you slide out these. They are kind of adjustable, so you can have them stick out, but I keep them flush. Same thing for the other side. Just get your fingernail in there and slide it out. And then finally, pop off the head, plug on the alternate head. And now you have the Blue Destiny Unit 2 in the exam system mode. So for the most part, no detail hasn't changed much. You just get more of that detail popping through because now these armor bits kind of slid out. And of course you have the exam system head. The head camera on mine's a little sloppy. Might need to repaint that, but overall, yeah, pretty solid. So now that we have him like this with all his accessories off, we now gotta go over the most important part of G-Frame, and that is the articulation, because they have a ton of it. They are really good, as seen with the Dual Gundam and the Zaku that I reviewed beforehand. So starting off at the head, got a ball joint, so it just kind of rocks around, up, down. You do need to adjust the hip ball joint head just a little bit if you want them to look down a little bit more, but because there's not a lot of room in that neck piece for the head to look down, so you got to like shift the head into the neck if you want them to look down a little bit more. Then of course you got the shoulder joints, so they slide up and then they slide out for butterfly joint. Rotation, because it is a ball joint, does go out. Bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, goes pretty far. Ball joint at the wrist, Then of course you got the diaphragm torso joint, so it does swivel around as well as rock all kinds of motion. From there you got the ball jointed leg, so it goes out about that far, goes out right there. Not really a whole lot of back, but the butt skirt is angled, so you do get a little bit more. Thigh swivel, double jointed knee bend, bends really good. You do have a swivel down here at the ankle due to that joint. Of course, it's also on a ball joint, so you get all kinds of ankle motion. So yeah, really good as usual with the G-frames. But yeah, these have been the ones I reviewed the most when it comes to Gundam, because it is probably some of my favorite lines, and I don't own a lot of them, so kind of just review them when I get them. So it's pretty neat. For size comparison, here he is next to the G-frame GM Command, and of course the high-grade ground Gundam. He's probably going to be the next high-grade Gundam I review. And as you can see, like I said, it is kind of just this machine upgraded, which does make me want to get the high grade, because not only is this really good, but this is really good. So makes me want to get the high grade. Of course, the Blue Destiny too. I should probably specify that. So there you guys have it. That was my video review on the Gundam G-Frame Blue Destiny Unit 2. Really like this figure. This is a really solid G-Frame. All the G-Frames I reviewed so far, I've only reviewed 3, but they are more common because I just like reviewing them. What can I say? They are really interesting, and they are Gundam merch that I think does go genuinely underlooked. I think outside of me, there's like a couple other people. I know Zaku Alias reviews whole waves of these when he gets them, so you know, it's just kind of one of those lines that I feel like goes underlooked, but it is really, really good. And I mean, it's so good, it makes me want to get the high grade because I have the ground Gundam, and it's really good. So you probably will see the Blue Destiny at some point again on the channel, because I definitely plan to get that high grade. But this figure is really, really good. Highly recommend it. So, if you enjoyed this video review, give it a like, comment down below, and let me know what you think of the figure, as well as, hey, check out my social medias in the description down below, as well as the other videos on the channel. And until next time, you guys, peace.